Hello, welcome back to Europa. It seems like the folks at Rocketworks have come out with the blow up your base update. So yeah, I tried that on this game, and yeah, this base blows up really good if I don't select yes to both of the prompts when I'm loading it. But what I've actually done is I've gone into my Steam settings and changed the release to current. So I'm actually playing the version before the update that does phase changes. Just gonna get rid of that stacker. I don't need it anymore. Rejig the wiring here. In this episode, I'm going to add on a few health and safety updates. I'm going to add a suit chip to my suit, which will automatically lock and unlock my suit and also automatically turn off the oxygen and filtering and whatnot if I'm in an environment that's safe and my helmet is open. I'm going to set up a storm system, so I'll have flashing lights in the airlocks. And the other thing that I'm actually doing right now is I'm going to make it so that the furnace chip also automatically turns on the digital valve that releases gas from the exhaust tank. And I'm just going to make the changes in the code manually, since I don't have a particular script ready to go already for it. And if I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see I've gone all the way up to almost 127 lines. So I need to make some space, and what I'll do is I'll just get rid of the comments and the blank lines. And add some more aliases for the tank and for the digital valve. Well, there's the exhaust tank on D4. And delete some blank lines. And there's the release valve on D5. And I think I was thinking about adding it to the safety first subroutine, but it can't go there because that subroutine only gets called if the pressure in the furnace is too high. So I want the pressure in the tank to be analyzed no matter what. So I'll load into R0. The exhaust tank pressure. Also need a constant for the maximum tank pressure. I'll set that to 40 megapascals. That's plenty of pressure. And set greater than, store the value in R0 if current R0 is greater than that constant I just set up. And then turn on the release valve if R0 is greater than the maximum pressure. That should do it. I was also trying to think of the other issue that came up in the comments, which was that my furnace completely empties itself before taking on the next task. But I don't think that's a problem in this particular script, because if it got a new task while it was emptying, it would start right away. The problem is with the vending machine, the vending controller chips. The counting of everything inside the vending machines just takes so long. By the time it's done, it's emptied out the furnace. So I'll put that chip back in there and turn the furnace system back on. Trip over my laptop. And it's flashing red because I haven't set the pins yet. Where it is, the tank. And the release valve. Turn that chip on. And the release valve turns on, and it goes all the way down to 33 megapascals in like a second. Wow. Wouldn't be surprised if that vent was blasted off and is halfway to Jupiter by now. That's a lot of gas in a short period of time. And yep, we got some damage on these windows as well. So I will probably have to build that tower a bit higher. But I'll do that at some later point in time. Now I'm going to make an IC10 chip for my suit, which will be great because it will automatically lock and unlock it if I'm in a safe environment, and also if the helmet is open in a safe environment, it will turn off the oxygen and heat and whatnot. And get some railings for that recycling area. And wrangle up all the reagent mix. Keep it from escaping. I put the railing there, but that does make the recycler input port a little hard to use. Just getting the hands on this stuff is a pain now. And I'm definitely going to take down that fence. paste in the suit program. Grab that chip, put it in my suit. Next thing, I actually want to set up those graph displays to display the current charge of my batteries. What was this? Yeah, the current charge of my batteries, the amount of power being generated, and the amount of power used. Now I'm going to put down these batch reader chips, and they will read the values from the batteries. And I just need readers. I can set the graph displays to read the values right off the readers, luckily. Squeeze them in on that side, but I need batch readers. And I have to hook them up all with heavy cables. Usually I use light cables on consoles and chips and whatnot, but in this case it's just easier to hook them up to the heavy cables so that they are connected to the same network as the output of the batteries. Actually, it's the data network on the batteries is what I need, but that's also hooked up to the green heavy cable. So I want to read the data from the station batteries. What I want is the ratio and the average. And I got to label them so I know which one's which. I might as well set it first and then label it. I think that'd make more sense. So that one's power potential. And that's power actual. It's the amount of power actually being consumed from the batteries. The power potential is the amount that your generators are delivering to the batteries. Turn those chips on. Let's make those into real walls so they're a little less ugly. Oh, I need the stupid floppy disk. It's an awkward angle, so it's really hard to read. I'd like to move this other small battery upstairs as well. I eventually want to upgrade to the large station batteries, but for the time being, these will do. So that's the battery percentage full. Power produced. Power consumed. And the power produced has that little curve to it because it's that's the curve comes from the wind power. It's cycling up and down. Next up, I'm going to make the storm warning system so that there'll be flashing lights inside the airlocks if there's a storm detected. You need some logic IOs. And I'm also going to use the logic transmitter so that I can transmit the status of the weather station from one airlock to all the others. So I just need the one weather station.
Hydration critical.
I think in the past when I built these, I've put the logic reader and writer stuff on the floor of the airlock, but I think the way I set this one up, I didn't leave myself enough space, so I'll have to go somewhere else. It's been a long time since I built one of these, so I can't remember all the details off the top of my head. So I'll stick them up on the wall out here. And change my mind about what way I want to face them. set up this logic transmitter as well. And there's my power produced is going down because the wind has died down. And the power consumed showed a little spike, probably because of the airlock. Gotta go through all these potatoes, look at the yellow bar underneath to figure out which one's the oldest. So I cook the oldest one first. I'll check on the status of this room too. It seems pretty clean. Quite a bit of carbon dioxide. I don't want to breathe that in real life, but in the game it's fine. So. And there goes the safety chip, automatically locking my helmet. Gotta add the flashing light. And all I need is the power port and one of the data ports, the input one. Set these chips. One will read the value from the weather station. So I'll find the weather station. There it is. And I want the mode. And the mode will be 0 if there's no storm, and then non-zero if there is either a storm inbound, like it's got a yellow light is 1, and a 2, I think, unless I have it backwards, 2 is the, it's actually a storm. In either case, I want the flashing light on, so just use the mode value directly. Now here's where I forget how the heck everything works, these logic transmitters. Laptop, advanced tablet, art suit. What do I want? None of that stuff. Flip the switch, but then that doesn't do anything. So I just loaded one of my other saves where I'd already done this, and I look at how I did it, so I was like, okay, I think I know what to do now. Need to give it a name as well. And I need another logic I/O as well. Unfortunately, I need a separate writer for that logic transmitter as well. And I need to use the electronics printer for logic I/Os. And the input's the logic reader. The output is this thing. It's not on the list there. It's that I gotta change. And there it is. So I want that set like that. The green thing says set passive, so that must mean it's currently set to active. And then what I want, mode or setting or on? Probably setting. And setting is currently 0. So this should work. I won't know for sure until the next storm event, but we'll find out then. I need some more logic IOs. Now look, it's day 61. I'll stick up this flashing light. And I'm wondering if I can put the chips on the floor. There's not enough room, so I'll stick them outside as well. Stick up the logic writer, reader, writer, and the transmitter. And I need some more cables. No device to set. It's probably not the mode I want. Luckily there's only two of them, different modes. So it sure is confusing. Which one do you want? In which case? There it is. LT storm warning. Logic writer. Oh, I don't have that wired up properly. It's missing the input. There we go. And there it is. I can read the input directly from the logic transmitter, so I don't need the logic reader. And the output is the flashing light and just whether or not it's on. Get rid of that and move the logic transmitter there. In the case of the logic, this particular logic transmitter, I only need its logic output and power. I think I want to change that. I want to change that. Yeah, there it is. Storm warning. input from the logic transmitter and output to the flashing light. And I think I'm getting ready to go do some mining. But first I gotta top up my hunger and thirst. Double check what I need, and it's cobalt and silicon. Let's unload this ice so I have more space for other stuff. Forget to turn on the tracker. And now go mining. I'm back from mining. Got the stuff I needed, I think. And I'm thinking here it's a pain in the butt to unload all these manually. I'll take that down. I'll grab the stacker, which can also be made into an unloader. But it doesn't float in the air. It's not how I want it to. Get rid of that. Shoot. And change that to an unloader. So it's going inside the machine. And there we have an unloader. Put some power into it. And now when I put my backpack into the unloader, it loads all those ores out individually. But unfortunately, it also loads my backpack itself into the vending machine. It'd be really nice if the unloaders would instead spit the backpack back out the front once it's finished unloading. I think I need to add a sorter or something to prevent the backpack from going into the vending machine. I think here now I'm wondering if the backpack is trapped in there or something, but I don't think it is. I think it's in the vending machine. Just have to find it. There's a lot of stuff in that vending machine. Oh, there it is. And I think I'm deciding whether or not I want to do it with the blue backpack as well. I think the blue one has ores in it, not ices. So it should be okay. Yeah, it's all 50 size ores. Now I just gotta find the blue backpack. I think at a future point I'll add a sorter. But I'm not sure where the heck I'm gonna put it. I'm not sure if it's all gonna fit in there. And these ones I'll load manually, since I only want 50 size, and I don't want any ice in there. And I don't want things like the dirt canister and the mining tool and the tablet. Don't want that stuff in there either. Not sure why I did that. Let's load that in there. And there's some more steel. And some of that steel will go into the vending machine with ores in it, because it's needed for their recipes. Let's see. Astroloy. System wants some more astroloy for some reason. And that yellow means it's counting. As you can see, it takes quite a while to go through all the slots and do all the counting. I really wish it was faster. There we go, it's green. That means it's happy. Now, for some reason, my furnace master is still saying it wants to make steel. But it's not making any steel. Let's have a look at what I have. 450 coal, 100 cobalt. $700 copper. Definitely need some more cobalt, I think. 500 gold, 700 iron, 250 lead, 200 nickel, 600 silicon, 450 silver, 250 steel, and no uranium or reagent mix. So I don't want any of that junk. And for some reason I need to reset the furnace master. And there it's dumping some stuff out for me now. Yeah, and the pressure's getting up there. It's got to get pretty high for astroloy. vending controller is complaining it's too low on steel. And the printer's system is powered off, so should probably change that. And day 63 now. And this side is green. Okay, that's good. I have to do some research into this issue with the printmaster needing to be rebooted. So now I'll take that down and stick the so that the vents go directly into that vending machine. Just gotta be very careful with that wrench, because I don't want to pull off these ones. Looks like I still need some more cobalt. Didn't quite get enough. my power usage here. That's good that I'm producing more than I'm consuming. So I guess I will just leave the furnace and printer on. Not worry about it. And go out mining. Let's empty out all this ice as well. And check on these filters. They're still in like 90%, most of them. It's strange that you go through the filters on the suit so much faster than filters in a filtration unit. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's just the way it is. This time I'm just going to manually unload stuff. It's just easier. It's not much of it anyway. Swap out some batteries. Get rid of these small batteries. I'm not going to use them for anything. Let's get some more nukes going. Not that many. A couple. Have a look at what I have for ores. Seems like I got a good supply of everything. And the same with ingots. delivering a little astroloy. It's probably because I used up some making these batteries. And it's day 64. And also, I think that's the end of this video since we're coming on the 1 hour mark. Thank you very much to everyone who's commenting, liking, and subscribing. And hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.